everyone's goal is to lose weight, improve your metabolic health, and give me an easy supplement to have that does all that. Well, you can go to your doctor and get something called Ozempic if you're morbidly obese and they recommend, and you can get signed off on taking it. It's an injection. It's probably a bit pricey. You can actually get something from your health food store that does the exact same thing. So what the hell does Ozempic do? So when you're taking an Ozempic, your appetite gets dramatically reduced. So you're finding yourself not really getting that hungry. And when you do eat, you don't eat as much. So therefore, you're eating less calories and you will lose weight. So there's a couple of deeper mechanisms that are happening. So there's these receptors and a hormone called GLP-1. So when you eat a main meal or food, that hormone GLP-1 gets secreted, and then there's receptors found all over the body. There's receptors on the pancreas, there's receptors in your brain. The receptors in your brain, when those receptors get stimulated, your appetite gets down regulated, so you don't get as hungry. Pancreas, your body produces insulin to absorb the food that you just digested. So Ozempic stimulates that GLP-1 receptor without you having to eat food. So therefore, you're not as hungry, you're gonna lose weight over a course of period of weeks. This sweetener called Allulose does the exact same thing. Now the difference is that with Ozempic, you're having an injection once a week. With Allulose, you want to just have it as your generic sweetener. So you're having it once to twice daily. And we're going to dig into some of the research. I'm going to explain to you a couple of other benefits and how much you got to take, and if you're the right person to actually be having this. Now, all this information is on my website on the blog post. It's called Ozempic Found in a Low Calorie Sugar. So all the information we're going through today, you can actually read it in dot form on the link in the information below. Now, there was a study done in Japan in a group of individuals, and over 12 weeks, a Western diet, and the group that was taking the allulose had a lower fat percentage, but more importantly, they reduced the fat around the organs. Now, in all my videos, you always hear about me isolating the fact of reducing the fat around your organs. Now, people that experience metabolic disease, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, what's actually happening is when you accumulate that fat around the organ, those organs start to not work as well. So, having these supplements that target these really stubborn fat areas, especially the fat around the organs, it's going to allow your body to work a lot more efficiently. Full disclaimer, yes, these supplements can help with cutting out fat around the organs, but it's only a cherry on top of the cake of what should be a healthy diet, exercise, and consistency, and then you can have these extra things to help you along your journey. Anyways, let's get back to me rambling. The next is blood sugar management, right? So when you have allulose as a sweetener, it's going to lower the blood glucose spike. So this is fantastic for people that have any form of diabetes or insulin sensitivity, because you want to reduce that blood sugar spike. And the most important one, it's that GLP-1 stimulation, so appetite control. Now allulose has a long-term lagging effect. It's not just daily and then you experience the effects. So there was a study done in rats, and I'll show you the image on the screen, but there was an accumulation of the GLP-1 receptor being increased over a certain period of weeks. Whatever diet intervention that you're experiencing, you got to do this stuff daily over the course of months to be able to see a substantial effect on your health. So how much are we taking? So you can take 5 to 10 grams daily to get the effect. Now, the study that showed lowering the fat around the organs, they found 7 grams twice daily. That was done in the study. But I just have it, I'll give you an example. In my morning coffee, I'll put a teaspoon, and then if I have a sweet dish, usually some Greek yogurt and some fruit, I'll sprinkle another teaspoon on for that day. Who should be having this? I've already covered if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose fat, if you're experiencing any insulin resistance, pre-diabetes, fantastic. I highly recommend you to incorporate allulose daily into your diet. And my personal experience is that I'm currently in fat loss phase. I have been probably for the past 12 weeks, and hunger's a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. And when I included allulose into my diet, my personal experience, this could be placebo because I already know the research of the effects, but I don't get that ravenous hunger anymore. And I don't have to, I had an issue with overeating. I have to, even after a main meal, I gotta still kind of like prevent myself from like having more food. And allulose, I found, has just curbed that experience for me, and I don't get ravenous. Now, who do I not recommend this to? If you're looking to put on weight, if you're on the skinnier side and you want to, and you have a low appetite and you have issues with getting in food, don't add this to your diet, because it's going to lower your appetite even further. And that's it, guys. I'm Mike. I'm an accredited nutritionist. I love, finding cool shit like this. So I'll see you guys in the next video.